Hey everybody, welcome back to Jeeps and Things. Today I want to go over my top 5 cheap Jeep mods. I wanted to take a second to apologize for the audio in this video. I am taking some steps to get some better filming and audio capturing stuff. I'm getting a camera with a microphone. But for now, I'm still just recording off my cell phone. But thank you everybody for sticking with me through the hard times. But let's get back to the video. This is going to be a few mods under $150 that I have done to my Gladiator. Before I get into all that, I want to thank every single one of you for 100 subscribers. We just got over 100 the other day. I think I'm up to 107 at the time of this video. So thank you so much to everybody for helping me grow the channel. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Let's get into the video. So to start the video, the first mod is going to be what's actually holding my camera. This is the Bullet Point Mounting Solutions Metal Series Dual Ball Mount. I've used this thing every single time I get in a Jeep to hold my phone. It's super solid, it's not going to vibrate a whole lot, and it's super versatile, and having the ability to mount the camera and have my phone to record as well, it's just super convenient. So to adjust the arms, you actually have to turn these little knobs right here. Without turning them, these are super solid. You are able to move it around a little bit by hand, but it's not going anywhere. These things are super solid. The next mod I want to go over is actually still inside the Jeep. Let's have a look. So one of the first things I did when I got this Jeep is I went to the parts department at Mopar and I picked up a set of the rubber Mopar floor mats. These are super thick, heavy-duty rubber. I haven't experienced anywhere right where my heel sits when I'm driving. They have the drain plug in them, which goes straight down onto the ground. They lock in place so you don't have to worry about them moving. And you can get these from any Mopar parts store. And while we're here, that brings me to my third favorite cheap Jeep mod. And that is the dead pedal here. So this gives your foot a very comfortable place to rest whenever you're driving on long trips. That's one thing I did not like whenever I first got my Jeep, is it was kind of uncomfortable. It didn't really give me a comfortable place to put my foot that wasn't doing anything. So I went on to Amazon and I found this dead pedal. It's only like $24, $26. A link will be in the description for all of these products so that if you guys are interested, you can find them yourselves. It bolts up at the top with one bolt. It hinges in the middle so you can get your floor mats out. I highly recommend this if you do a lot of highway driving with your Jeep. My fourth favorite cheap Jeep mod that I've put on my Gladiator is something I use every time I go off-road. And that is the Apex tire valves. These are super easy to use. All you do is remove the cap and pull the valve. This lets air out 4 times faster than just taking the core out of the tire. So that means I can take these big 37s from 45 PSI highway pressure down to 18 or 15, where I typically like to be at on the trails, in about 30 seconds. Now I need to upgrade my air system because with my Harbor Freight air compressor, it takes me about 5 minutes per tire to get back up to 45. But thinking about going CO2, I've also been looking at a few different ARB solutions. We'll figure that out in a future video. Before I get to my fifth and final cheap Jeep mod, I did have one honorable mention. So one of my other issues with the Jeep Gladiator is this big departure angle. So that means anytime I'm going off of something, I'm always smacking the receiver on something, which in itself isn't that big a deal, but it does mean a lot of really bad noise, and it kind of freaks out my wife. And what I found is there's a company out there, 41.22 to be specific, I'm probably saying their name wrong, that makes a receiver slider that specifically goes in here and wraps under the receiver. That slider is going to provide a smooth surface for whenever I'm on the trails. I don't have to worry about getting caught up on the receiver, and I won't have to worry so much about bending my chain keepers here as well. And my fifth and final cheap Jeep mod that I've done to my Jeep Gladiator is actually something that helped me start this channel. These are the Rusty's off-road frame side skid plates. If you remember in that video, I had actually smacked this control arm mount specifically, and which is why I actually put these on. These are super easy to put on. They come as bare steel, so you do have to paint them, and you can tell I've been using mine. If you watched the last video where I went through the fall crawl and did some rock crawling, it's got a little bit scraped up, so I do need to repaint them, but that's something I'll take care of another time. Well, everybody, those are my top 5 favorite cheap Jeep mods that I've done to my Jeep Gladiator. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button. Help me to grow the channel, and if you enjoyed this, please hit the like button as well. Till next time, I'll see you on the trail.